It's one of those, he's got one of those injuries that just limits his, ability to fully practice. And so, it's one of those things that we're just working through. He's a tough kid and he'll practice tonight, but, he's certainly not practicing at 100%. But, I think it says a lot about him. He gets himself out there and has practiced and put himself in position to, at least when it's game time, to be as close to his 100% as he can be. Well, I just think now we got to know that Utah has got an outstanding interior defensive line. I'll be honest with you. You watch those guys on film, and they were excellent. And the thing about their quarterback is he's a hard sack to get anyways. He's a guy that's elusive and nifty and kind of a lot of Johnny Manziel type elusiveness, I guess, in terms of his movability. But I think it's one of those things that we know too. Last week we didn't get much pressure and we didn't get to the quarterback, and eventually that guy made some plays when he needed to. And so I think that's something that we always talk about and consistently talk about is how and can we put pressure on the quarterback, and especially be able to do it with our front four. So I think it's a little bit of a challenge for our guys, and not so much of them as much as us and our inefficiency to be able to get there last week. Well, I certainly think there are, and I'll be honest with you, I've obviously reaching out and bringing him back, but reaching out even throughout the last couple months and certainly the last couple weeks, there's certainly times where he's been great to me. He's reached out every week of the season and been great to me. I've done the same thing and reached out to him. So I think Max got a lot of wisdom. Not only did he do it here, he did it at North Texas. He's been a part of a Florida program that's won a championship. So, he's a guy that understands it, and really part of the Iowa program that turned that thing around, And so I think he understands it, he gets it, and certainly understands the landscape that we're trying to get our program to. So anybody and any person that's had that kind of wisdom and certainly that kind of success that he's had, you certainly want to tap into that as much as possible, and I know I have and will continue to do so.